Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on 3D objects. A 3D object has three measurements attached to it. As well as having length and width, it also has depth or thickness. The faces of 3D objects can be flat or curved. 3D objects with flat faces have corners. Some of the more popular 3D objects are as follows. The first one is a cube. It's basically a six-sided shape and all the faces are square. We also have prisms. That's called a triangular prism, and this one here is a rectangular prism. You can see the shapes of prisms. They have a particular face and then they extend along and they're very straight. All the sides here, those lines there, are straight, and that section and this section are the same. So that face and that face are the same. And it's the same here. You have a particular face there, and that extends in one direction. You have cylinders. That's very common there, and quite easy to see what the cylinder looks like. You also have cones, those two there, and you also have spheres, which are like balls. 3D objects are all around us in the real world. Some more common 3D objects and examples in the real world are as follows. Now here's our cube that we looked at earlier. In the real world, if you look at what's on the spoon here, they're like sugar cubes, so they approximate cubes. So we can say that there's an example of a cube in the real world. And the Rubik's Cube is a great example, and also dice. As far as the prism is concerned, many blocks of wood are in the shape of a prism, also beds and tissue boxes. These are only three examples, but there are many, many more. The triangular prism. In real life, we have this piece of cheese, so you've got the triangle there, and then these sides here all extend vertically and you have a triangle on the base. So it's basically the same shape as this. So that's an example of a triangular prism. And also the tent. See, there's the triangular face, and these sides extend back here, and then the part at the back is also a triangle. As far as the cylinder is concerned, in real life you have things like paint tins, candles, and drinking glasses. As far as the cone is concerned, here we have these cones, which you'll see a lot of them on roads when there's road work. They put these out for safety. And what about the famous ice cream cone? As far as the sphere is concerned, which is like a ball, look at this here. Many examples of the sphere in real life for the balls that you use for playing different types of sport. And what about this one, the famous snooker balls? The hemisphere is half a sphere, and here are some beautiful lampshades here in the form of a hemisphere. They're very attractive, and also some bowls. They could be for salad or fruit or whatever. So this video has introduced you to some 3D objects, and we've seen some examples in real life.